20 years. Wow. When I met you in 2006, I never would have guessed we'd be having this conversation and this beautiful celebration right now.
Valley Creek is celebrating its 20th anniversary. We were founded in 2005. Hard to believe it's been 20 years.
He was into like the technology stuff even before technology stuff was a thing.
He's been early adapter and kind of learned a lot from playing with the electronics cameras as well.
I went to Temple University in Philadelphia where I learned video production. I did intern at local television stations in Philadelphia.
One area he thinks that we need to focus on is our water supply.
And that knowledge kind of helped to start that base of knowledge needed to shoot video professionally. We did our first weddings and events in 2006 and kind of never looked back from there.
I had been doing weddings for about 2 years at that point. So I introduced myself. I told him if there's anything I could do to help, I'd be happy to help. I was with him for that second wedding. We've been together ever since.
The business for me was really just a part-time business from 2005 to 2012.
So when I first started working with Valley Creek Productions, Justin wasn't working there full-time yet.
We were growing, more and more weddings were happening. We were also getting some more corporate branding video content and other types of production. And then in 2011, the job that I had was relocating operations to another city. It made sense that this might be a good time where I could jump off and make this Valley Creek Productions my sole income.
So when Justin took the business full-time in 2012, I definitely noticed there were a lot more projects. It seemed like every weekend there were weddings for a long period of time.
From 2012 onward, I live and breathe this business.
Not only is Justin a colleague, but he's also a friend. He's talented, and his team at Valley Creek Productions always make the Arches look good whenever they're here.
So working with Justin Chan and the Valley Creek crew over the last, it's probably close to their full 20 years since we've started. They just bring a breath of fresh air to every event.
He's a team player. You know, he wants to work well with everyone who's involved in whatever project it is that he's tackling.
He's always there to actually care about others and their businesses and to be a friend in the community.
He's very easy to connect with, and I think a lot of our community and professional relationships are built off of that. Obviously, our product speaks for itself, but you want to work with people that you enjoy spending time with and communicating with and working with, and I think that speaks a lot to who Justin is within those communities.
Working with Justin has been a blast, and they always provide a great product for us to look back on and see our success over the years.
It took several years to understand who we are, like who is Valley Creek, what is our product, what do we want to deliver to our clients, and how do we want to differentiate ourselves from the competition. And for me, the vision has always been, we want to be a documentary storytelling company.
Which is great because it's a beautiful capturing of the day, but it is capturing the entirety of the day and telling that story.
Justin has created a look.
Valley Creek Production has found what works well and something that is timeless.
Memories fade quickly, especially at weddings if there's alcohol consumption or things like that, but being able to relive that moment is really cool.
And the content is genuine. People aren't waving at the camera. They're not reacting to our presence. They're just going about this awesome day.
What was crazy was you didn't even realize they were there the whole time. They're in the background and they're capturing those moments that you don't realize need to be captured.
In 2020, we opened office space in downtown Coatesville, and we've been here now for the last 5 years.
We have such beautiful architecture here, and there's a lot of opportunities to get some great footage. And then we have just the people here too. So Justin and I putting together great videos to create this image of Coatesville in a positive way.
I realized that this was a very active business community out here. There's a lot of great people out here to do business with.
Justin then moved his business into the Lukens Executive Building.
There's just a lot of opportunity, not only for the residents in Coatesville, but also for businesses and investors to make a home here in Coatesville.
In 2016, we were having our 100-year anniversary at the Chamber.
Justin was the videographer that night.
Justin had joined a Chamber committee and continued to work with us on filming annual dinners and getting more content out He was able to then join our board of directors in 2019, and that really began another level for where Valley Creek and Justin became part of this chamber.
As Justin grew as a board member, we saw a great deal of leadership capabilities within him. Of course, he's been in officer positions with his video association.
I asked him and invited him to join the Video Association, come to a couple meetings. Before I knew it, Justin got engaged and involved. Went on to become one of the best presidents the Video Association of Philadelphia, GPVA, ever had.
And as he became leader of the chamber, he brought a lot of good ideas to the board and to the chamber to keep it relevant.
So when the world shut down, we were trying to figure out a way that we could keep our businesses in front of the community.
And Justin came up with the idea that we would actually go and profile businesses
to make sure that people knew they were still, in business and that they were there to help.
Western Chester County Checks In started in 2020 and is now in its 5th year.
That is just a very, very important part of what he has done for our chamber.
As a result of that Checks In show, I was approached by the board to assume a leadership role within the chamber, and I served as the president of the chamber back in 2022.
And you could just tell that he really cared about serving in that capacity. He brought a lot to the table during his tenure.
Something that Justin introduced me to years ago was NACE, which is National Association for Catering and Events.
It's kind of crazy seeing him go from, at the first NACE meeting I met him at, as the shy guy, just, trying to kind of find his way, get to know some people, and then, fast forward a few years and there he is up on stage as, a leader.
He's more social now than he was back then.
What really sets Justin apart is his work ethic and his attention to detail. We first worked together on our marketing committee. He became a member of the board handling fundraising, and he killed it. He became the director of marketing and communications. He really gives it all.
His unique perspective and his youth was very important and critical in helping the chamber take its next step.
He's a forward thinker, he's very organized, and just constantly thinking of things he can be doing to grow his business, to pour into the community.
He's always there for anybody that asks for his help.
Justin not only is great at what he does, but he understands community and what it means to be part of a community and constantly gives back to that community.
As an organization, we like to give back, and we try to donate our services at a discounted rate when we can.
Justin also became ingrained in a lot of things going on in the city.
It's really, really appreciated and beneficial that Valley Creek has a willingness to share their time and their talent.
What you've done is remind us that small business can have an impact, not only in terms of shaping the way a community is viewed, but in providing entrepreneurial spirits that encourage and inspire so many others to take up the challenge.
But yeah, it took a long time to get to where we are now.
The industry has evolved immensely. We started off on DV tapes, mini DVs. It wasn't high definition, it was just standard def. And we went from shooting that, and a couple years later, your HD came out, and then we went to cards. And the equipment, everything has just changed.
As the technology changes, they've changed with it and constantly given us the best in 4K, the best in quality as we move forward.
Justin and his team were phenomenal to work with, and Justin and his crew took it and ran with it. The production was incredible.
About 2 years ago, he adopted Kirk.
Our furry friend Kirk is always a familiar face at chamber meetings.
Kind of our chamber mascot. Has been a pleasure. It's so nice.
It's always fun to get a visit from Kirk.
It's hard to say what the next 5, 10, 20 years are going to look like because we don't know what the needs are. But I have all the confidence in the world that Valley Creek is going to evolve with the industry. I think that we do a fantastic job of pivoting and evolving as a company to fit the needs of our clients.
He's really grown. He is going to be the president of NACE, of that chapter in Southeast Pennsylvania, and he's been the president now of GPVA and president of the Western Chamber of Commerce. He's really grown into a leader, and people want to follow him, people want to get to know him, they want to hear his knowledge. Seeing that growth, it's beautiful, honestly. So congratulations, my friend.
Congrats, Valley Creek.
Happy 20th anniversary to Justin and Valley Creek Productions.
20 years is amazing.
Congratulations. You've worked hard. Proud of you.
Congratulations on 20 years in business.
Congratulations to Valley Creek Productions and Justin for 20 years. Live long and prosper.
Congratulations, Valley Creek Productions, on 20 years.
Cheers for 20 more.
Here's to 20 more years from the Srock Catering crew.
Major congratulations to Valley Creek Productions and the entire team on your 20-year anniversary.
20 years of incredible service, not only to the wonderful brides and grooms that he has shot over the years, but for the city of Coatesville.
And we look forward to hopefully another 20 more in the Coatesville community.
We look forward to working with you for the next decades ahead.
Happy 20th anniversary to the second best video company in Philadelphia.
Congratulations on 20 years.
What's amazing is your unique perspective and your genuine care for the community and for small businesses like mine. I wish you the best.
Happy anniversary on 20 years Valley Creek Productions. God bless you.
And thank you for all that you do for us and many others in the city of Coatesville.